Hello everyone, so today we are solving this problem integer to English words. So basically it is hard problem. So what is happening over here is like we are given some non-negative integer and we have to convert that into equivalent English representation of it. For example, this is 123, right? So we have to convert it to 123 like that. So one thing is like we are dealing here starting from billion, millions, thousands, right, and hundreds and 20, 30 like that. But we are not dealing with the lakhs or crores. Okay. So we are writing the solution for this. So let me clear first few things before getting into the solution. So as we know, if we start from 0, 1, 2, 3 till 19, right? So till 19, if we can observe one thing, if 0 is coming with the like if 0 is alone, then only it makes sense to call it 0. Otherwise we are always associating it with some other integer, right? So 0 we can associate like this empty string, and for 1 we can write 1, right? So this is this kind of mapping we have to make for the numbers which are less than 20. Okay, why? Because it doesn't have a common pattern. So till here 2, 3 like that. After 10 we have like we could have like 10 something here, right? Then we have it, we will write it 10. Okay, then we would have 11, 12, right? So till 19 we are storing the corresponding string value of those integers. Okay, so why we are doing this? Because in this pattern we are nowhere getting something like 20, 30, 40. So this ty suffix is not repeating here. Okay, so from 0 to 19 we are storing with the corresponding string values, and starting from 20 we would be storing another set of values. Okay, so that is also, so this would be something like after starting from 20, then we have 30, then till like this we would have till 90. Okay, and we would be storing in this array something like, for this guy we would store 20. Okay, this would be something like 20, is similarly 30. Okay, so similarly we will store here till the 90. So we would having these two arrays. So this would be somebody which is greater than or equal to 20 values, and this array is 20 size, which are from starting from 0 to 19. This is parking the corresponding strings for those integers. So we would have these two string arrays, I mean we can say mapping kind of stuff, and then we would be using these two arrays to get the final answer of our question. So after this we would go in a very simple mathematic way. Okay, so how it would go, let me explain that. So see here, these are our the two arrays, right? So this is for the first 20, which are the less than 20 values, and this is for the those other values, right, starting from 20, 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. Okay, so we are using these two arrays. Okay, so now what will, let's say this is our number. Okay, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 5. Okay, let's say, so this is billion. There are four of these five variables are there, so we will use. So let's say we want to check how many billions are there. So you know, if we divide that thing by the number, this will give that many billion numbers. So if I divide this guy with billion, how many it will give 0 only, correct? So if we go to here, 0 is less than 20, so it will come here 0, right? So 0 give me null because there is no billion at all, right? So billion part is done. Now come to million. If we divide it with million, again we are getting 0, correct? Because there is this is just a 3245, right? So this will also give 0. So 0 location is here, right? 0 location null. So less than 20, 0 is less than 20, so it will come null again. Now come to here. If we divide it with thousands, okay, what would be the answer? If we divide it with 1000, we will get 3, correct? So we will go to 3 here. So here 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is the this index, right? 3. So if we call string less at 3 location, this will give me 3. So what I can do, I can get this string 3 for first time. Okay, now we are done with this. Okay, so we are left with 2, 4, 5. So how would we get this 2, 4, 5? Whatever number we have, if we do a modulus with the 1000, right? So we will do a modulus of 1000. Okay, because modulus will give us what is the remaining part. So like this I am getting. So this is our new number now. So n equal to now become 245. Okay, so it would be 245. Okay, now if again we will call this function on this 245, because this is our modified number, we will be writing a recursive way. So now again come with the 245. So if we divide with billion, it will give 0, so nothing will come. It will with million also with 0, right? 245 divided by million, it will give 0. Even with, if we divide with the 1000, this will give 0, so nothing is coming at 0 location. There is null operation, right? So then we are coming finally to divide it by 100. So let's say divide by 100. So what it is, divide by 100 is coming 2, right? If we divide it by 100, the value is coming 2. So now this 2 is less than 20, right? So less than 20 means we will go to this array. So at 2, what it is, at 2 index we have 2, right? So we will put this guy. Okay, so yeah, one more thing is like just a second. So we got this 3 of 1000, right? When we divide it by 1000, so we have to 3 and append that 1000. 3 plus 1000, that string we have to append it. Okay, because we got it from 1000. So after getting this string, we got this 245, and from this 245 we got 2 first. So we will add this 2 as well into the same string. Okay, so 3 plus 1000 plus 2. Okay, then what is next? So we got the 2 here, and again we will do 245 ka modulus, right? 245 and its modulus. So this will give what? It will give us 45, right? So this 45 would be our new number. Okay, so this would be our 45. Now we have to call the same function on 45. So million will give 0, so no point. With the billion, even 1000 will give 0. 100 will also give 0. So only 10. So if we divide this 45 by 10, what would be the value? The value would be 4, right? Yeah, the value would be 4. But when we are coming to this 45, basically we have to make 2 check. When the value is of 2 digit, first of all we have to check where does it fall. So it is 45, which is less than 100, right? So it is not 3. If anything which is less than 100 and greater than 20, greater than 19, that means that will go to this array. Okay, directly, because this is starting from 20 to 90, right? So in this case what will happen? We have 45, right? So divide by 4, it came 4, right? So in this case what would be the, where we will go? We will go to this second array. So what is there at 4 place? So at 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So at 4 we have 40. So in the same string we will add 40. Okay, so it would be our 40. Now what is the remaining thing? We will do the remainder of 10, right? So 45 remainder of 10, what would be the value? The new value would be 5, correct? So now if we divide all of them would give us 0, correct? That means this guy is falling between 0 to 19, less than 20, right? So we will directly go to this guy. And what is at 5 index? At 5 index we have 5 string, so we will add this also. So finally what we have, this is our 5. So what is our final string? Our final string would be 3245. Okay, so whenever we are getting whatever number we are dividing, we have to append that as well. So we appended 1000 here. With 2 also we would be append the 100 here. Okay, so let me explain my exact code here. So you can see here, this is our less than 20 array values. Okay, starting at 0 we are giving just a null string, and then till 19. and this second set is starting from null value, then 10, 20, 30 till 19. Okay, 90. Now this is our recursive function. Okay, so see here, this is 1 billion value. So I am checking here if num is greater than this 1 billion, okay, greater than or equal to, then only some non-zero value come, right? So we did after doing this, that means there must be some billion value. Okay, then what we are doing here, we are calling this recursive function on divide by this. Okay, plus we are making this billion. Okay, so this billion we have added, and then we are calling the function on the remaining values. Okay, then we will check if this number was greater than 1 million. This is 10 lakh, which is 1 million. In that case, what we are doing here, we are calling this function util on divide by and appending the million, because this would give us the how many millions it is, and then I'm appending million and calling the util again on the modulus of it, because for the remaining number. Now we are checking, else if num is greater than or equal to 1000, that means we have to look for, so see here, we are checking how many thousands are there and then appending the value 1000, and then we are calling for the remaining numbers, just like we called here, right? We were calling it after doing this guy 324, we were looking for 245, so we did modulus of 1000. So for the same reason I am doing here. Okay, then after reaching till 1000, then we have to look here. So we have to check if the number is greater than or equal to 100 and less than 1000. That means it is a 3-digit numbers. So 3-digit means we are looking for how many hundreds are there. So see here, we are doing nums by 10, 100. So this will give me how many hundreds, and then appending this 100, and then calling it for the remaining numbers. See here. Okay, and then we are coming here, else if nums is greater than 20 and less than 100, means it is 2-digit number which is coming into this category, second one, tens one. Okay, so in that case what we are doing, we are calling over 10 for that number, nums divided by 10, and we are not appending anything, and then we are calling for the remaining numbers. Else if it is going to any number which is less than or equal to 19, then we are directly returning whatever is residing at this character. So see here, this is our recursive approach. Let me execute the code. So I am running the code, it is working fine, I am submitting it. Yeah, so time complexity here is logarithmic, log n. And you can do furthermore optimization, like instead of using a string, you guys can use string builder, because that's a bit more faster. Otherwise the time complexity would be still log n only. So thank you for watching the video, and if you guys have any concern, please make a comment over there.